Mr. Murphy, you're here on Mr. Daniels, right?
Yep. I need to talk to him briefly. There's a new thing down in district that is learned about.
Hi, this is Judge Anselone. I am ready for Caleb Daniels.
Alrighty, can you do?
All right, thank you.
Bye.
Bye. He's got new charges downstairs.
Yeah, that's what I saw. I wanted to ask him what's going on, like, because I think he got a rained on that this week.
Sarah Teskey, do you know anything about that? Do you and Mr. Raines want to use the jury room at all?
I
No.
don't think so, unless you want to talk about that.
I'm happy to, but it's up to you.
Okay, yeah, actually, just for a minute.
All right, we'll let him back. Sarah Teskey.
I'm here, Judge.
So does Mr. Daniels have new charges? Got a rain this week?
Yeah, it's so it's larceny, 200 to 1,000, and motor vehicle unlawful driving away.
Oh, I did not know about that.
We're probably gonna want to adjourn his sentencing then.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right.
You said large. I'll look it up, Matthew, but what did you say his charges
It's
are?
a UDA, motor vehicle unlawful driving away, and then larceny 200 to 1,000. So that's a misdemeanor, but the UDA is the felony.
All right.
I think that's what it is. MC 75.413.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, I just saw that yesterday as I was going over stuff. So
Okay. All right. Well, hopefully we'll get him here real quick and let him know.
thank you, Your Honor.
Miss Adams, is Rio Reed one of my felony warrants or no? I know I have a Rio Reed or did. Was it Rio Reed? Yeah, that's he was mine.
Okay.
This is Judge Anselone. I have a pickup for Rio Reed this morning. I was wondering if I could see him.
Yeah, Mr. Reed.
Yes, sir.
Yep, I'll get him on.
All right, thank you.
Goodbye.
Bye. Good morning, Miss Underwood.
Good morning.
So we have a pickup on Rio Reed. Looks
Scott
like there
Rogers.
was. Huh?
Is it Scott Rogers?
No, I don't have
Melissa
Scott Rogers.
Smith?
No, I have Rio Reed.
Judge, there's
Oh.
also Scott Rogers. Already added it to your docket.
Oh, again? All right.
I don't have Rio Reed yet.
That
And
could probably
I
just,
Yeah, I just sent it like 1 minute ago.
Okay, thanks.
Did you get the paperwork on real read for both the failure to appear and the violation of probation?
I'll let you know.
They send us anything.
Good morning, Ms. Tessie. Hi.
I have the bench warrant.
Rhonda, the judge stepped out of the courtroom just a moment.
Okay,
Rhonda, I sent you the bench warrant and the violation of probation in 2 separate emails on read.
okay.
Miss Underwood, do you got my recommendation paper?
Hey, Caleb, I got your case. We'll talk in a
Oh.
breakout as soon as we can. Because
Awesome.
we're gonna adjourn because you got that pending stuff done in district. So
it's
Judge
all-
wants to-
It's all, I got a PR bond for it. So that it doesn't hold me up from going to treatment. I got a PR bond on all my cases that aren't. That
All right, well,
besides-
again, we'll address what the judge wants to do then, because she said she might want to adjourn it, but we'll see what she wants to do, okay?
If you can, yeah, if you can, try to get it done today.
Yep. Okay.
Thank you.
I don't either.
Did you see her face?
No, well, yes, I did, because, I went and saw a friend Tuesday, and she says, oh my gosh, you're someone, and I said, I never run into her, I don't know. And she said, you should see her face. I said, is she okay? What happened? And she said, well, let me show you. So she showed me the pictures.
No. She
Going to school.
was she was doing career day or something.
Yeah, for Holly.
And her hands were full and she must have tripped. And
Yeah.
she fell into the wall. And she looks like she got the barf.
She does. She does.
And she lost.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Big time.
Yeah.
Looks a lot worse than Doug. Much worse.
Oh.
Doug Lucy is.
Oh, Doug Lucy. Oh, yeah. Yeah. He
He's
just
a-
got scratched.
He's not funny though. Is that, because Tuesday was his last day, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So he says, I said, Jack, I hope that clears up before
His cruise.
He says, it's okay, Jen, if I don't, maybe I'll get some something.
He'll use it.
I said, look at you. So I'm glad he's in a good
I
place.
asked him if he's going on like a singles cruise or something. I didn't want to ask him.
You know what? There's a lot because his brother, Joe, and his wife just got back from him.
Yeah.
A lot of stuff for singles. He said, so I'm looking forward to it. I think he's in a good place.
Good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because therefore he really, so it was an
Well,
adjustment.
He's had his mother-in-law for 3 years.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
gotta be
yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Not many people would do that, really.
No.
You know?
No.
So,
not many people give their own.
Right, exactly,
You know.
very true,
Right.
very true. Yeah,
Yeah, so. Yeah, hope he has fun.
me too.
Yeah.
But he was joking around, and he was really,
Oh.
really excited about it, so, and he's going to his kids, to Matt's tonight for trick or treating with kids, and then he's heading out. I said, tonight? He said, yeah, I won't go far. I'll spend the night somewhere.
Where are you heading
He's
out?
driving, he's driving to Berlin,
So where is he going out of Fort Lauderdale or
I think-
Miami?
or what?
Or Miami, which port they say? Probably Fort Lauderdale, it's the busiest. port.
Could be, okay, could be.
So he's
Because-
driving, why?
Because he's also gonna go either on the way there, probably, or on the way back, to Tarpon Springs. So, and I think
What's in
that's-
there?
Well,
Family?
that's where they used to.
Where his mother-in-law lived?
Mhm. Yeah, because that's the area they would go to.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, it's a long drive by yourself.
Mhm.
What time was the cruise leave? Saturday?
Saturday morning.
Saturday, usually
Yeah,
leave on
yeah,
Saturdays.
Yeah,
Yeah.
so
Yeah, push out of here.
Good.
I give him a lot of credit for going, I mean, I was like,
Yeah.
that's not something I would
I,
ever.
I wouldn't want
No,
to.
Mr. Daniels. Let's get
Hi.
Hi.
well.
So this is in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Caleb Robert Daniels. We have 3 files, 21-202. 05 FH, 23-21311 FH, and 23-21356 FH. I have Matthew Murphy appearing on behalf of Mr. Daniels. Mr. Daniels, it has come to our attention that you now have some pending charges that you were arraigned on.
Yes, Your Honor. I asked them
Well,
yesterday.
hold on before you say too much. So, Mr. Murphy, with regard to now the pending charges.
Your Honor, I didn't speak in a breakout, Mr. Daniels, but he expressed, and I was looking through it, he has a PR bond on those new pending charges. Those charges, again, is unlawful driving away of motor vehicle, which is a 5-year felony, and then a larceny, 200 to 1,000. I think there's some, maybe another misdemeanor file, or a failure to appear on a misdemeanor file, I'm not sure. But he said he has a PR bond, and I did see he does have a PR bond on all of those. The recommendation I know is for these violations of probation is for 120 days in jail, then released to Dawn Farms. I would ask the court to continue with the sentencing today because we've ended up having issues where clients' cases don't get resolved because they're ultimately, I guess you want to say someone's kicking the can because we don't know what's going on in the district and we don't know what's going on in circuit. So if the court be willing to, I'd ask us to continue with sentencing today on Mr. Daniels. I don't think it's going to change the procedures of what's going on with his misdemeanors. I think that we're going to probably have those next week, or I'm sorry, the felony down there. I'll probably have that next week and waive it up here, and have that up before the court pretty quickly. And then the misdemeanors, maybe resolved. But again, I was asking the court to continue with sentencing today, not to adjourn. But I guess I'll defer to what the court wants to do.
Those new charges are new potential violations of probation as well. Ms. Teskey, the department's position.
Your Honor, ultimately, I feel as though my recommendation is I would like to give him a chance to prove himself on that. And if he doesn't, then we have another violation.
So do you want to proceed with sentencing today or?
I would like to proceed with sentencing if he's able to be released. I mean, it does us no
Well, he's
good
got a
if he
PR
can't.
bond on those other charges. He's gonna have to appear via Zoom for those court dates. Hasn't he been to Dawn Farms before?
2019.
The caveat, the part of my recommendation that he has not done is the transitional living, Your Honor. And I ask for a sentence of 6 months at the very minimum that he be in that, and if he doesn't complete that transitional living, I just feel like Washtenaw County, has a different recovery community, and if he can establish himself up there, he has nothing here but negative things. Nothing. If he return, I mean, That's
Okay.
just one last ditch effort to try to get some help for him.
All right, so I have a gentleman, down on the first floor. Sir, if you can just be still and be quiet, or I can put you in the waiting room if you need to talk to people, but we're recording this. I'm just gonna pop you in the waiting room, so give me just a second. All right, Mr. Murphy, do you need a breakout room with Mr. Daniels?
Do you want to talk to me more, Mr. Daniels?
Yes, sir.
Go ahead,
Okay,
please, Your
so
Honor.
I'm gonna open up a breakout room. Yeah, I noticed there's the front of the court here too. Zoom too.
You.
All right, go ahead and join that breakout room.
Yeah.
All right. Oh, gentlemen, oh, there you are. What's your name, please?
Rio Reed.
All right, so this is in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Rio Ernesto Reed, file number 23-21349FH. So Mr. Reed, we are here on two things. One is a request and summons for probation violation, which alleges that you violated your articles of probation dated February 21 of 24, and that you failed to report on July 2nd and July 9th of 2024, and your whereabouts were unknown. This was mailed to the last address you had provided to us with a notice to appear on July 31st of 2024. You also failed to appear for the probation violation hearing on July 31st of 2024. You are currently on probation for home invasion, 3rd degree, which means, I think that's a 5-year. Is that a 5-year? Let me see here. Isn't that a 5-year, Ms. Teskey? For some reason, I don't have my.
Which count, Your Honor?
Home invasion, 3rd degree, that's 5-year, right?
Yes.
Okay.
What is this guy's name?
Reed, Rio Reed, R-I-O, Reed. So,
Okay.
Mr. Reed, if you were to plead guilty to the violation of probation, the maximum penalty you could be facing is up to 5 years in prison. This is also Mr. Stevenson's case, Miss Teskey. Now, for failure to appear for the probation violation hearing, that's contempt of court. So you could be facing up to 93 days in jail. So, Mr. Reed, would you like an attorney appointed to represent you?
So I don't want to plead guilty.
Do you want an attorney to represent you? It's free.
I'll take my violation and get it over with.
But Mr. Reed, you are facing potentially a jail and or prison term. You do have the right to have an attorney represent you. We have our attorney here today. And it won't cost you anything. It would be a public expense.
Okay.
Would you like to talk to her? Okay.
Yes,
All
ma'am.
right, so Ms. Underwood, I will appoint you to represent him. Mr. Malaro is his prior attorney. So I'm going to open up a breakout room and give you a chance to speak with Ms. Underwood, all right?
Okay.
And do you have the front of the court paperwork too, Joanne?
I do. Thank you, Judge.
Mr. Murphy, I will bring Mr. Daniels back. All right, we are back on the record with Mr. Daniels. Mr. Daniels, have you had enough time to speak with Mr. Murphy?
Yes, I have, Your Honor.
Are you satisfied with Mr. Murphy as your attorney and the advice that he's given you?
Yes, I am, Your Honor.
Okay. So I'm gonna bring Mr. Reed in, so hold on a minute. All right, so, hold on one second. Mr. Reed, I'm gonna put you in the waiting room real quick and I'll bring you back in just a second, okay? All right, so Mr. Daniels, have you had an opportunity to read and review the probation violation report?
I have not. I haven't given-
Okay, did Mr. Murphy read it to you?
He
I
didn't.
didn't read it verbatim. I just reviewed it.
Right.
So
Do you want me to send a copy over to the jail right now for you to read?
If you could, that'd be great, please.
All right, Ms. Adams, could we send a copy of the probation violation to the jail for them to give to Mr. Daniels? It would just be the. Thank you. All right, Mr. Daniels, we're gonna have that sent over to you right now, okay?
Okay, thank you very much, Your Honor.
Thank you. All right, so let me bring Mr. Reed back in. All right, Ms. Underwood, we are back on the record in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Rio Reed. So, Mr. Reed, have you had an opportunity now to speak with Ms. Underwood?
Yes, ma'am, I did, Your Honor.
All right, are you satisfied with Ms. Underwood as your attorney and the advice that she has given you?
I'm satisfied, Your Honor.
All right, Mr. Reed, or Ms. Underwood, how does Mr. Reed wish to proceed on the violation of probation as well as the contempt of court?
I'm sorry. Thank you, Your Honor. First, I just want to confirm with Mr. Steven, with the court, I am unaware of any pending charges
Waiting
that
on the
Mr.
paper.
Reed might have. He is unaware of any.
I'm aware of some. I just spoke with APD yesterday and they indicated he'll have pending charges for RNO.
Okay. That changes my feelings regarding this issue, because obviously that could be another violation for Mr. Reed.
So I'm assuming he's going, Mr. Reed, are you set to be arraigned on your charges today?
I don't know, Your Honor. That I do not know.
All right, I didn't see, I'm looking and let me see here. I didn't see Bob, okay, so I see Arno.
Oh.
Felony warrant, Arno, and misdemeanor warrant for domestic violence. So bench warrant failure to appear. So it looks like he has a failure to appear for a larceny in district court in Judge Morgan's court. And then he has a new warrant for an RNO and a domestic violence. So I'm gonna guess it doesn't, he'll probably go in front of magistrate today to get arraigned at some point. I don't see him on Judge Morgan or anybody's docket, but I'm assuming he'll be arraigned today for those new charges. So I can set this over to next week to see what.
Your Honor, could you set this over? Could you enter a not guilty plea on Mr. Reed's behalf at this time, Your Honor, and set this matter over perhaps for Wednesday morning?
Next Wednesday morning? November sixth. Ms. Adams, can I set this over for November sixth?
Yes, Judge.
All right, so Mr. Reed, I'm gonna enter a not guilty plea on your behalf. And I'm gonna set this over to next Wednesday morning at 8:30 in the morning, all right?
All right.
All right, thank you. You're all set. Okay, so,
And once we get all these guys out of here, we'll get you out.
All right.
hi, this is Judge Anslone. I have a bunch of pickups this morning, so I also have a Tanya Nash. And then evidently, Scott Rogers. Scott Rogers, but he might be up on the second floor. I'm not sure. Okay, all right, but I'm ready for Tanya Nash then. She's probably on your floor, right? All right, thank you. Bye.
Hello, Sam. Good morning.
All right, Mr. Daniels, do you have your probation violation report?
No, I don't, Your Honor, but we can proceed.
No, it's there. It's just making its way to you. So we just faxed it, so they will, or emailed it, so.
Here it comes right now. Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome.
I guess not, Your Honor. They don't have it yet. It looked like he was walking over the paper.
You will. It's on its way.
Thank you.
Your Honor, do you have the warrants on Scott Rogers?
Yeah,
Okay, good. Okay.
I do.
Sure. Great. Here.
All right, Ms. Nash? Okay, this is in the matter of Justin William Robert Nash versus Tanya Lynn Nash, file number 23-50391 DM. Ms. Nash, we are here on two things today. One is failure to pay child support. You're ordered to pay $698 a month in child support. You have an arrearage at this time of $4,920.65, which is edging up towards the felony level in which the Attorney General could charge you with a 4-year felony. The last payment we received was $346.85 on February 14th. You were also ordered to appear for a show cause on September 30th of 2024, and you failed to appear. So ma'am, this is your second, at least, contempt of court charge for failure to pay child support. So it is a crime to fail to pay child support as ordered. It is a crime to fail to appear in court when ordered to do so. If you were to plead guilty to the front of the court show cause, you could be facing a maximum penalty of up to 90 days in jail, and on the contempt of court, 93 days in jail. Do you understand that, Ms. Nash?
Yes, I do have a couple.
Okay, so Ms. Nash, you do have the right to have an attorney represent you at this and all subsequent hearings. If you can't afford to hire one, we can appoint you one at public expense. Would you like an attorney appointed to represent you?
Sure, but I shouldn't
Okay,
even
so
be here.
Ms. Underwood, well, if you say yes, you have to stop. So Ms. Underwood, are you there? All right. So Ms. Underwood, I'm going to appoint you to represent Ms. Nash. So give me 1 second. I will open up the breakout room and put you and Ms. Nash in it. Jill.
I'm
Ms.
going
Underwood,
to
you have-
send the information, Your Honor.
Ms. Adams, have you already emailed Ms. Underwood the paperwork?
Yes, Judge.
Okay.
Okay, all right, I'm gonna open the breakout room. Go ahead and join that breakout room. Looks like. Mr. Daniels, have you had a chance to read it now?
Yes, Your Honor. May I speak to my attorney just one quick time before we proceed?
All right.
Thank you.
So, Mr. Murphy, I'm going to assign you and Mr. Daniels to a breakout room. All right, did you get an invitation to join? Mr. Daniels, go ahead and click on join. I have jail room 4. I do not have video. Is there anybody in the room?
Yep, Scott Rogers.
All right, hi, Mr. Rogers.
Start my video.
All right,
There we go.
there you are. All right, this is in the matter of the people of the state of Michigan versus Scott Allen Rogers. We have file number 21-20250 FH, 21-20251 FH, and file number 22-21010 FH. So, Mr. Rogers, weren't we just here?
Yes.
I feel like we were just here. All right, so Mr. Rogers, we are here today on a violation of probation on each of these files, which alleges that on October 7th of 22, you were ordered not to violate any criminal law. You did plead guilty to a possession of methamphetamine habitual third. Last week we were here on October 23rd of 24. As well as larceny 1,000 to 20,000 with the habitual third and police officer RNO on file number 24-21815 FH. So, Mr. Rogers, on file number 21-20250 FH, the maximum penalty if you plead guilty to the violation of probation could be up to 4 years in prison on the larceny in a building. On file number 21-20251 FH, the maximum penalty could be up to 10 years in prison if you plead guilty to the violation of probation. And on file number 22-21010 FH, that's an attempted larceny from a motor vehicle. Is that a 2.5 year, Ms. Tusky? All the other probation officers put the maximum penalty, so I don't have to run through the file again, but you don't.
Okay, hang on, Joe. Hang on.
I think it's a 2.5 year, but so, Mr. Rogers, you do have a right to have an attorney represent you on these violation of probations. If you can't afford to hire one, we can appoint one to represent you. Would you like an attorney appointed to represent you?
I would not.
You would not?
No.
Okay, all right. So you just hang tight for a minute and let me go take care of my other ones and I'll be right back with you. All right, Mr. Rogers?
Okay.
Okay, so let's see, just close Zoom breakout rooms. All right, so Mr. Daniels, have you had a chance to speak with your attorney?
Yes, I have. Yes, I have.
Are you satisfied with your attorney and the advice that he has given you?
Yes, I am.
And you've had an opportunity now to read and review the probation violation report?
Yes, I have. Yes, I have.
All right, Mr. Murphy, do you wish to explain or challenge the accuracy or relevancy of any information in that probation violation report?
No, Your Honor, I think this man just wanted to make sure that the credit is correct. And I have no reason to believe that the credit's not correct, the jail credit on the report.
Okay, Miss Teskey, I'm assuming, looks like everything's all right. I'm only gonna, okay. Any updates at all to credit, Ms. Teskey?
No, Your Honor, that was scheduled for today.
Okay. All right, Mr. Murphy, is there anything you'd like to say on behalf of Mr. Daniels? Before
Your Honor,
sentence?
quite frankly, Mr. Daniels, what Ms. Teskey put in the report, that's exactly what I've seen with Mr. Daniels. He's very open right now with what he needs in his life. And I was going to ask the court to consider releasing him today to treatment. Mr. Daniels, that's what he was wanting to happen as well. Obviously, with the things going on, the new charges, Mr. Daniels is insisting that he's not guilty on those, and those will be addressed appropriately through the proper procedures down in district court. Obviously, those can take some time, a couple of weeks till we get the examination set. But again, I don't believe that he'll be unavailable for those. He can zoom in from Dawn Farms for those. So I believe the best thing for him is to go to Dawn Farms, is to go to an inpatient treatment. He has taken his time while he's been at the jail to complete, I believe it's an online course about substance abuse. He has completed that. So he isn't sitting there. I mean, he's also going to 8 meetings of what he can at the jail. So he isn't just sitting there wasting his time. So I don't believe any further incarceration is necessary on this charge or is necessary for Mr. Daniels. So I'd ask the court to consider just releasing him to inpatient. Mr. Daniels was asking that if the court wasn't going to do that, I believe he wanted to just end up serving out the jail time that's left on his files is what he was asking, if not going to Dawn Farms. But that's what he was asking for. So that's what we asked for today, will be to release him to Dawn Farms and continue him on probation.
Mr. Daniels, anything you want to say on your own behalf?
Yes, Your Honor. I just want to say that I'm very thankful for the program that I am in. It is built for people like me. I know I've been kind of a hard case probably, with me being in and out and back and forth and doing stuff, but I truly do want to be sober. From what Ms. Teskey has said, it is clear that I don't have very much down here anymore other than my kids, and I can't see my kids right now. So that is very hard on me to be around and not be around. And a big trigger of mine is being homeless and stuff like that. Basically, I really feel, I asked Ms. Teskey if I could relocate and if I could go to Ann Arbor, because the most substantial amount of clean time I have had has been away from here. I'm not, some people may be able to get sober here. Some people may be, I have a really hard time. I know a lot of people and it's all negative for me. Like my attorney has said, I've been in here trying to do better. I mean, I've only been here a couple weeks. But I've been on the free tablet stuff and trying to do classes, and like I can't live this life. I'm tired of this color. I don't want to be in here anymore. I don't want to do this anymore. But I have been to Dawn Farms before when I was a kid. Really, I was 19 years old and I wasn't focused on, it was my first ever go at treatment. I wasn't focused on recovery. I was focused on females, and I ended up getting, now I'm a little bit more grown, I would say, and that is the last thing on my mind. I want to be sober, and I think Dawn Farms is a really good treatment center. I think the only thing I haven't tried is sober living. But as my attorney was saying, I only have, I mean, on the oldest file, or my newest file, I have 240 days served. So I think that if it goes with the recommendation and I have to serve 120 days, I might as well just serve the rest of my sentence. I believe that jail time obviously has not done me any good. I continue to do the same things. So I would just ask that I do get to go to sober living as soon as possible. Well, Dawn Farms and sober living as soon as possible. And I do appreciate all the help that I have been given from you guys. That's really all I got. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Daniels.
All right, so Mr. Daniels. What were the guidelines on this one? Miss?
Your Honor, so hang on a second.
0 to 17 and 2 to 17. It looks like, so it was 2 to 17 on file number 21 dash, wait, are these all the same files? No.
I have on docket number 23-21356, 0 to 11 months. And then 0 to 17 months on the possession of cocaine.
Counterfeit notes.
I don't have. Hang on 1 second, Your Honor. That's 0 to 17 as well.
Okay, all right. So, Mr. Daniels, and you too, Mr. Rogers, you know, you enter the recovery court, we get to know more about you than we probably know more about our family members. And then we're emotionally invested in you and your success. And, you know, then when you dip out on us, we sit there looking at the overdose logs, hoping every day you're not going to be on them. And it breaks our hearts. But Mr. Daniels and Mr. Rogers too, we're not giving up on you. And Mr. Daniels, to be honest, I was pretty sure, because we had talked about it, I thought you were going to go to the RAP program today, but Ms. Teskey is willing to give you one more chance at sober living. Because, you know, sometimes I feel like you give up on yourself a lot quicker than we give up on you. There's a lot of people in the community that love you, but like you said, there's a lot of things in this community that trigger you and bring you down. So, it is the sentence of the court that on file number 21-20205FH, your probation will be continued. I'll give you credit for 12 days on this violation of probation. On file number 23-21311FH, your probation's continued. I will sentence you to 120 days in the Lenawee County Jail with release to Dawn Farms. And order that you must enter and successfully complete the Dawn Farms program. You must enter and successfully complete the 6 months in transitional housing. After you finish the residential treatment, no girls. Don't call them females, call them girls or women. No women, you get in trouble with women, so no women. Don't get kicked out, don't get in a fight with anybody, don't do anything stupid. And then on file number 23-21356FH, your probation's continued. And I'll give you credit for 12 days on this violation of probation. The reason I'm doing this is because if you screw up at Dawn Farms, understand I'm sending you to the RAP program, all right?
Yes, ma'am.
And so Dawn Farms is a great program. We've seen for ourselves the transitional living program is also very successful. You don't have to come back to this county ever, you know? So anything else, Ms. Teskey, on these 3 files?
No, Your
So
Honor.
Mr. Daniels, we're gonna send over to the jail 3 copies for each file of your notice of right to appellate review. I'm gonna need you to sign, initial and date each copy, or 1 copy for each file, just to acknowledge that you received your appellate paperwork. If you wish to appeal your sentence, you would fill out the information on the form and mail it to the address listed on the form within 42 days, all right?
Yes,
Your
ma'am.
Honor, I'm sorry. I just wanted to make clarification because I know that if there's any ambiguity, then the jail doesn't release. Is it that he can be released after the 120 days or before the 120 days to Dawn Farms?
As soon as the bed's available.
Okay, thank you, Your Honor.
Remember, you don't get credit for time served at Dawn Farms either.
Okay. That's fine.
All right, so Mr. Daniels, this is it.
Thank you.
All
Thank you,
right,
Your Honor.
thank you.
Thank
Bye-bye.
you. Thank you, Ms. Teskey.
You're welcome.
All right.
Mr. Daniels, you take it
So-
easy, okay?
You too, sir.
All right, so Ms. Nash. All right, Ms. Underwood, you spoke to Ms. Nash, and how does Ms. Nash wish to proceed today?
Your Honor, we would ask the court to enter a not guilty plea for Ms. Nash. I believe she's been paying some to him directly, Your Honor. How much have you paid, Ms. Nash?
Man, last month I paid the full amount, which he was supposed to send a receipt over to Jeff Anderson. He had contact with. via email. This month, I provided him with 200. And I also was gonna come in to see Jeff Anderson because I was made aware of the warrant. I wasn't aware that I had a show cause. But I was on days. I just got switched to nights. And today is literally when I was gonna come in to talk to
And you're.
Jeff.
and
I
you're
also
working-
talked to my probation officer, Mike McCarron, who also transferred me to Jeff to get a hold of him, and I ended up
All
leaving
right,
a
so everybody
message.
stop talking for just a minute. Where are you employed, ma'am?
Mobile gas station
Where at?
here in Adrian. It's the little blue gas station, 587 South Main, I believe.
All right, and you understand that if you pay him directly, we have no record of that, and if he chooses not to ever come in, you never get that credit.
Oh, I understand that now, definitely. If there's not a credit on there for last month again and this month for 200, absolutely. But I've also.
Mr. Anderson, did we receive any communications from Mr. Nash?
It does not look like it. No, I don't see it here.
All right.
Your Honor, I wonder if we could set this for like
He
a month down the road
definitely,
and monitor payments.
Everybody has to stop talking at the same time.
And
Ms. Underwood,
monitor
continue.
payment.
Well, she hasn't been paying, so.
I have.
Not to me. So.
Right, I understand that now. I definitely won't make the same mistake,
Okay,
but we.
so
were in
ma'am, hold
communication
on,
with
Ms.
them.
Nash, stop. Do you live in Brownstown still?
No, and that was
All right,
another
did you
issue.
ever come here and change your address in writing with front of the court so we have a proper address for you?
I was under the impression that I did. We've been going through, I get my mail at 419 normally. Cumberland
Okay.
River here, but if that's something I need to do, I will definitely do that.
So if the last address we have that was put on record, or the front of the court has is Pine East in Brownstown. So that's where your
Okay.
mail went. But if you move and you don't tell us and we mail it to the last address we had, then that's valid service. So, Ms. Anderson, Mr. Anderson, if you'd like to reach out to Mr. Nash and see if he will verify she made those payments, I would be willing to consider releasing her today. But do you want to try calling him and see if you can get him, Mr. Anderson, real quick while I move on to the next case?
Yes, I can try making contact.
All right, so Mr. Rogers, we're back to you. So Mr. Rogers, did you want to have an attorney today?
No,
Are you sure? Because I'll give you one.
I'm positive.
All right, want to raise your right hand? Do you solemnly swear or affirm to tell the truth, the whole truth, and nothing but the truth?
Yes, I do.
So, Mr. Rogers, I've already gone through the charges and the penalties on those. Do you have any questions about that?
I do not.
All right. Do you understand that you have a right to contest this violation of probation charge and to have a trial on it?
Yes, ma'am.
Do you understand that you have a right throughout that trial? I'm sorry. During that trial, you would be presumed innocent until your guilt is proven by a preponderance of the evidence. Do you understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
You have a right to have all the witnesses against you appear at your trial, to have your lawyer ask those witnesses questions. You may ask them yourself, and to have me order any witnesses you might have to appear at the trial. Do you understand that?
Yes.
You do not have to testify at your trial, and no one can say anything about you not testifying or hold it against you in any way. Do you understand that?
Yes, ma'am.
On the other hand, do you understand that you have a right to testify at your trial if you want to testify?
Yes.
How do you plead on each of these files that you violated the terms of your probation by pleading guilty to a possession of methamphetamine, habitual third, possession of cocaine less than 25 grams, habitual third, and a larceny 1,000 to 20,000 and an RNO on October 23rd of 2024? Guilty or not guilty?
Guilty.
Do you understand by pleading guilty, you'll be giving up your right to a trial, as I've already explained to you?
Yes, ma'am.
Has anything been promised you to get you to plead guilty?
No.
Has anyone threatened you in any way to get you to plead guilty?
No, ma'am.
All right, so I'm gonna go through and ask you some questions. So, Mr. Rogers, you were placed on probation on 3 files with us, and on October 7 of 2022, you signed your term of probation. One of the terms was you were not to violate any criminal law of any government. Is that correct?
Yes, ma'am.
Now, about a week ago, you pled guilty in this court to 1 count of controlled substance possession of methamphetamine, habitual third, 1 count of possession less than 25 grams with habitual third on file number 24-21764 FH. And then on file number 24-21815 FH, you pled guilty to larceny 1,000 to 20,000 habitual third and a police officer assaulting, resisting, and obstructing. Is that correct?
Yes.
I accept the plea. It has been given understandably, voluntarily, and accurately. The defendant has full knowledge of his rights. He does have competent counsel. I'm going to refer this matter to the probation department for a pre-sentence investigation. Ms. Teskey, when's his sentencing on the new files?
$12.20, Your Honor.
December 1. So
December
Mr.
20th.
December 20th. Mr. Rogers, I'm just gonna set them all together, okay? So I'm gonna set sentencing for December 20th at 8:15 in the morning. And we'll get you all sentenced together. And who's your attorney on that other file, Mr. Malaro?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, and do you want, you want Mr. Malaro appointed to represent you for sentencing on the VOP too, right?
Yes.
Okay. All right, so I'll put down, we requested court-appointed attorney for sentencing, and perfect, and we will appoint that. All right, so Mr. Rogers, Ms. Teskey will do an update and a probation violation report on these files, and we'll make sure to send a copy to you as well as to Mr. Malaro, okay?
Okay.
All right, thank you, Mr. Rogers. We'll see you back then.
Thank you. Have a good day.
You too. All right, Mr. Anderson, by any off chance, were you able to contact them?
Yes, I was able to speak with Mr. Nash. And we do have a credit that he did send in on July 29th of 24. That was due to her having a bench warrant back in July. He did send in a credit for $700 for the month of July. However, he confirmed just now that he has not received any payments since then.
That's not true.
Well, like I said, when you pay him and not us, I can't verify it. Miss Underwood, are you there? Maybe.
I'm sorry, Your Honor, I am here.
All right, so Mr. Nash verified he received a $700 payment in July, but he stated he has not received any payment since then.
Your Honor, Ms. Nash is working. I don't know what the issue is between them, but she is working, and I know she knows now that she absolutely, if she is paying him, cannot trust him to report that. So why don't we see if the proof is in the pudding, give Ms. Nash a PR bond, and give her 1 month to regularly provide payments to the front of the court, Your Honor.
And Mr. Anderson, you have the employer. Do you need any more information on the employer?
I don't believe so. We can get an income withholding set out. I just don't know how long it'll take for them to
So,
start
Ms.
making
Nash, you probably need an income review. So, you know, to me, it looks like there's a bunch of stuff you need to do that you haven't done. So I'm going to release you on a PR bond. What is your new address, please?
It's 419 Cumberland River Drive, and that's in Adrian.
Cumberland, like Cumberland.
Yes.
And that's Drive?
Yes. Cumberland
That's me.
River Drive.
Cumberland River Drive, okay. And that's in Adrian, and are you an, under the table employee, or do you get a paycheck with taxes taken out?
I get a paycheck with taxes taken out.
All right, so right now, your child support is set at $698 a month. I can only imagine that's based on a prior job that you had. So I'm gonna tell you to do two things today. One, when you get out of jail, you're gonna walk over to the courthouse and you're gonna request an income review. You're probably eligible for a free one. Then the second thing I'm gonna tell you is that every week when you get a paycheck, if the money has not been taken out, you come here and you pay in person at the window down at front of the court for every week, okay?
Yes, but do I have to just write off the money I did give him? Like I don't get credit for that?
Yep, probably, if he won't acknowledge that you paid him. So that's why you never paid directly. So, all right, so I'm going to set this out to December 9. Is that a good date, Miss Adams? December 9?
Yes, Judge.
All right, I'm gonna set this over to December 9 at 8 a.m. And ma'am, there'll be, you can come in person and make sure you're making your payments, and I'll release you on a PR bond, okay?
Okay, thank you so much.
Thank you. All right, thanks, Ms. Underwood.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you.
It was a busy day for pickup. So sorry, Miss Underwood. I think that's it.
I'm sorry.
Are we all set?
I think we are.
Okay.